What's up guys, Andrew here. So this video, I want to talk about the two main, perhaps only reasons people don't do well at eBay dropshipping. So the main reason, or the first main reason, is because they don't know the strategy, or they lack the strategy, or they don't understand a winning strategy fully. So there's plenty of strategies on eBay dropshipping. If you're just starting, you might hear, oh, you do this, you do that, or this other thing, and it's possible that you're hearing what to do from people that aren't actually doing well yet. Maybe they heard this from somewhere else, or they're assuming that that's what to do. The way I started eBay dropshipping, I learned this many years ago from Tony Robbins, which was, if you want to get a certain result, find someone who's already got that result, and then find out what they do, or what they're doing, what they did, and then do exactly the same, and then you'll get the same result. And so basically I ran kind of randomly 3 years ago in Nicaragua, met Mark, who was my mentor, who making like 10 grand a month, I believe, eBay dropshipping in the US. I pretty much learned his strategy, and for example, his strategy is sniping. I won't go that much into it right now. So that's a strategy, sniping. There's another strategy called optimization. Another strategy is the sale freaks strategy. Where you just have loads more items, kind of thing. Those are different strategies. So for example, if I want to get really, really good at the sniping strategy, a very bad idea would be to do a bit, like when starting at least, do a bit of the sniper strategy, a bit of optimization, a bit of the sale freaks one. Try and do all that together. If you try and do all that together, then you're probably not going to do very well. It's best to focus on one strategy and do only that strategy, a strategy that works. If, for example, you meet someone who has combined all of these strategies together, then great, learn from that guy, learn from that person if you know for sure that it works. But you really want to get a strategy that definitely works. And the strategy I learned definitely works. It's amazing how it's just repeatable. I can do it over and over again, and I get more and more sales, and I've taught it to plenty of people. They're doing well. I've coached a lot of people now, and it's pretty common that when I meet somebody who has been dropshipping for a little while and they're not really getting any sales, or at least when they get them, it's kind of by accident. They're not sure how they got them exactly. It's really because they lack a strategy, or they're trying like a couple different strategies at the same time. You need one strategy, master that strategy, do well with that strategy, and then maybe, if you want, try and add a bit of the other strategy, see what happens. But only once you've nailed one strategy, then do that. So that is the main reason people don't do well, because they lack a strategy that works. Okay, number two. What is number two? Lack of action. Simple, lack of action. So it's great knowing the strategy. It's really great knowing the strategy. But if you're not taking enough action, then what? You're not going to get the results. It's really that simple. I often, for example, if I look at my account and think, why are my sales as well as I would like them to be, or whatever, then I realize, oh shit, all I got to do is list more, and then my graph increases. And so I list more, and then my graph increases the next day or the day after. It's like, okay. So it's really lack of action. Also, so it's like mostly with listing, customer service, and in terms of action, it's also about what to avoid. So don't list things that are going to get you in trouble. Don't list things where a buyer is going to get disappointed. For example, you might list something, it might be problematic for the buyer, but since you're going to get a little profit anyway, send it over anyway. I've done that before, and then it pretty much fucks me up in the long run, because then I got to deal with returns, that kind of thing. So yeah, so like lack of action, taking action in terms of listing, and also kind of carelessness. So part of the strategy is knowing how to make money. It's also knowing what to do to keep your account in good standing. So that is minimizing the cancellations, and if you've got to do the cancellations, then do it the right way, not the wrong way. More videos on that. It's also about, you know, minimizing cases, definitely minimizing cases, as few cases as you can. That includes item not received cases, that includes return cases. The more cases you get, the worse that looks on eBay. And there's it's quite common for people to get an MC011 right after like an overload of cases. And particularly on new accounts, it's quite common for people to get MC011 restriction like after the first item not received case, that kind of thing. So you want to really learn that strategy, take the action of the things you've got to do, and make sure you don't do the things that you must avoid, and be careful. So that really comes down to it, you know. That's really much the key, the foundation of success to this, and success to anything really. Learn the strategy, take action on it. Thank you. See you in the next video. I hope that helped.